Apollo 13 flight controllers, listen up. Give me a go, no go for launch. Booster.
Go.
Retro.
Go.
Vital.
We're go flight.
Guidance.
Guidance go.
Surgeon.
Go flight.
Ecom.
We're go flight.
GNC.
We're go.
Telmute.
Go.
Control.
Go flight.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Oh, you didn't think we can do it again? Twister, Kanye West.
Let the party rock.
Girl, I see you in the map about them jeans. Chinchilla on your back, I wanna know your name. Girl, don't twist, I can blow your brains. Put you in the chameleon no-go range. Still sexy when you smoke that flame. Jerking like a chicken while you throw that thing. She got me hotter than the oven the way that she talk. Switching the freaky, so I'm loving the way that she walk. You looking good, girl, you wanna be in pictures. Listen to me, I see your career going sky high. Taking you home to the crib in the shot, and every time I see your thighs, I cry when I drive by. Watching you should be a thrill, got the feelings on some Johnny Gill, steady screaming my. Walking the carpet with the dummies, the flick in the dog. Kicking it on the top, 106 to park.
Make it. I might like you better, baby. Let's get together, baby. Wanna hold you, get to know you, show you what I got in my sweater, baby. Cause I'm the red hair, the bitch in charge. And if we settle up, I make it see size, get large, get hard, go far. Wanna touch you, watch you fucking see my money in my heart. Please don't stop the music.
Boom, boom, shake, shake, now drop what your daddy said.
Wayne's World, Planet Rock, Paris Drive, and the time. And she gon' rock to the camera, stop. I sing about angels.
angels like Angel Eye and Pamela and Samantha and Amanda and Tamara. And I just want to in here like, bitch, what's up? Mechanic me, I can fix you up, I can dig you up, I can dig you down. Shout it, we could go wherever, just pick a town. And the jury is louder than an engine sound. Big ass rocks like on the ground, dirty like socks that's on the ground. We see a sweet shot. Working harder, doing faster. Our working never.
Hey guys, so I might be doing it solo from here, which, you know, it's fine, it's cool. There we go. Yeah, it's just gonna be blank for now. This is probably just revenge for the fact that I was 7 minutes late, I'm sure, but as it is, I'm gonna be solo casting at least the first 2 games until my co-caster comes back. Hopefully soon, you know, as much as I know you love my lovely voice, and it's always amazing to hear a woman talking about StarCraft. Co-casters are good, you know, especially if when they're a different race and they can really help me out and say like a PvP where I don't know a whole lot, so hopefully he'll be back soon. That said, we are going to be having a clan war between Soviet Gaming and Clarity Gaming. Now, I did change the levels back since I don't have a co-caster and Skype isn't messing everything up, so hopefully they're okay. I'm not like blasting your eardrums out. Hopefully. Tell me. But yeah, so Clan War for the Unrated Team League, best of 7, gonna go down here. And before we get into the game, because that's, I guess, the next step, the next, the sponsors, go to Next Level StarCraft 2, go check out their VODs. They have very good VODs up right now. Go check them out. Origin PC, go check out their gaming equipment. Their computer, or their PCs are specifically made for games, you know, gaming computers. And StarCraft 2 gears, once again, you kind of need it if you want to get better. There's so many stats that Blizzard doesn't tell you about that StarCraft 2 gears pretty much hooks you up with. They're nice guys, they're good guys. And with that, I guess, I'll give my co-caster like, wow, 3 more minutes. Because that would just be like a nice round number, wouldn't it? And if he doesn't come on, then I'm just going to go ahead and start the game. I do want to say, though, that if any of you are watching and you don't really know these 2 teams, but you're looking to get into the whole, I don't know what you would call them, not very popular teams, because they don't have big name sponsors, I guess is the way to call them, you should be checking out Clarity Gaming. They have a diamond, because they're things in the shape of a diamond, in the rough in the form of Saravati. He did try out for the IAM Singapore qualifiers. He did not make it. I believe that's true. I really wanted to cast him. That's why I'm remembering that. And he unfortunately didn't make it past to the point where I could cast him. It was very unfortunate. But he's really, really good. I mean, he's not only good, that one stable player that, you know, you always want to watch and stuff like that to learn from. He's just like an innovator. It's always so cool watching what he's going to do next, and spoiler alert, he's going to be coming out in this game, or in this clan war, so look forward to that. Look forward to his really crazy plays. Hopefully does something really, really cool, makes all those PvZs that they get a little stale sometimes, he makes them fun. No lie. I'm very excited for that. And I guess there's 2 more minutes. Guys, go follow everything UR Gaming. It really helps us out. We can show it to potential sponsors and say, hey, look at us. Look at us. Look at our numbers. It's pretty much exactly it, actually. So just follow us here on Twitch. Hit that follow button. Not much that happens with you, except you get noticed when we go live. If you don't want that, you can always change it, but it really helps us if you just press the follow button. Twitter, of course. We'll tell you when we're going live. We'll tell you important events. We'll tell you also when our team is going up into another tournament, or our players going up to another tournament, so you can keep track of our players who are pretty damn good. And of course, the website. It's always nice. Go check out the website. It's not updated every day, but it's updated, you know, often enough that you can come back every week and say, alright, that's the standing, and then go into the week's casting and watch us and have fun and keep, you know, score until the next week. And, yeah, I'm actually not sure what that last one is. But I'm sure if you just Googled You Are Gaming, it'd definitely tell you. Oh man, Halo 4. Every nerd is going crazy. Gotta tell you, I like Halo better than Call of Duty, though. Not just as StarCraft. I don't like many things as much as StarCraft. I was playing Tropico 4, though, and that's a pretty fun game. You should go check that out. It's on Steam. It's a city builder, if you're into that. I love city builders. Alright, it's 9:40. I've given him a few minutes to come back. He has not yet made it, but hopefully he will later on in the cast. And with that, let's go ahead and get into the game. I have no indication or anyone telling me, hey, your sound qualities are terrible. So I think, you know, I'm hoping that I'm okay, I'm good. And I just want to make sure that we're connected because it's very important. We are connected to TL, so welcome anyone who's from Team Liquid and just wants to find something else to watch. Even though there are some good leagues going on, this is a great one. No lie. The female caster. Am I right? No, I'm just kidding. I don't actually usually use that. But it's true, I am female, not a 12-year-old boy. Alright, guys. Let's get into this game. There we go. It's looking all pretty. I don't have a co-caster, so let's just get rid of that voting right there. Just shout out in the chat who you're going to vote for, and then I will talk about it. It's actually somewhat easier for me because I'm going to be tabbing more to the internet than I am to XSplit. That's just how it works. But, you know, maybe if he comes on later, he'll do that for me. Alright, guys. Oh, wait, craft board. It is not 3-1. And those are not the players. So, let's fix that. Alright. That should be all fixed now. It's gonna look glorious. It does. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, guys. It's game number 1 in the Underrated Team League in a best of 7. We do have Katu coming out for Clarity Gaming. Oh, I had a brain fart right there. And he'll be in the upper right on Shakur's Plateau. His opponent, Zerg, is going to be facing up against, I mean, shoot. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. He's going to be in the bottom left. He's going to be the Pink Zerg. It's going to be a ZVZ on Shakur's Plateau, guys. Ooh, messed that one up. But I'm just thinking, I have like a horrible reputation of getting the order of games wrong, but I really think I got them right this time. I really do, guys. If I didn't, then I give up on life. I give up on math, which is good because I'm an art student. I kind of already did. Logic is beyond me. It's true. Anyways, we're going to have incorrect Overlord scouting right here. So they're going to say, alright, he's not here, he's not there. Then there's only one other place he can be because, hey, it's Shakur's Plateau. And for the last 2 years, or roughly 2 years, you have not been able to spawn vertical. Actually, was it made with that? I'm not really sure. It was definitely one of the first Blizzard maps to actually get rid of a spawn location, though. Boy, were they smart. Good thinking, Blizzard. But really, any other map that did not have a cross spawn obliterated was just sad to watch as a Zerg player. Anyways, pool goes down for our Pink Zerg player. No pool as of yet for Katu. This map's, you know, it's a little larger. There is at least 2 spots where they have to scout before they can actually all-in you. So it's a little safe, you know, it's not the safest map, but it's pretty safe to go ahead and hatch first, which is what you see Katu doing. Katu. And, well, actually he blocks the spawning pool. That was actually really nice. Not intentional, you know, most of the time, but that was nice. Spawning pool does go down for 2. We'll have to see who gets the gas first, actually. Different gas timings mean different things. HCW, though, getting his own hatchery. The gas timing goes down first to Katu, so he will have the better, faster metabolic boost, which can really surprise his opponent, to be honest. You do not want to be out on the map with 4 to 6 lings thinking, haha, I got the lings faster because I got the spawning pool faster. And then you do like your harassment, be obnoxious, and try and run away, and 6 lings of theirs surrounds your 6 lings, and you're down 6 lings, which is in early game ZVZ is actually very, very important. It's just, you don't want that to happen, ever, because that is 6 lings that would be back here defending everything, helping your queen that's out not die, that type of thing. It's unfortunate when that happens, and he did get the gas time scout, though, so he should have a good indication of when to pull his lings back, if he makes any at all. As you can see in the production tab, neither one have actually been making them. Some people prefer to go for the always 4-ling opener. You know, as soon as the spawning pool's done, they get 4 lings, they go ahead and harass and poke around a little bit, force 4 lings out of their opponents, pretty much. These two guys say, no, 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 we're good. We're gonna go ahead and just drone up each other, pretty much. So very no rush 15 minutes, it seems. Though that's never true in ZVZ. I don't think I've ever seen a ZVZ where it was no rush 15 minutes. What they're saying now is pretty much no 2-base ling all-in rush. That's what they're saying. Now, Katu doesn't have the greatest scouting information. After the queens are out, your scouting information actually gets much more limited. Oh, I think she... No, she didn't kill anything, but she's looking to kill stuff. That's a good move. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh well. Guess that wasn't that important. Banelings comes down for both players right here. No additional gas. 1 gas is really all you need. If you just keep your drones on gas after the Mega Block boost, then you're fine. If you go for a defensive Baneling Nest, then you can take off your drones like we see Katu doing. If you're going for a more offensive one, then you can leave your drones on, get them more Banelings. However, Defender's advantage, it's very powerful. That's why you're allowed to take off the true drones and have a little bit less gas than your attacker. And what that means, Katu is going to be Defender. Even if HEW doesn't actually do an attack, which he is, he just built 14 lings or so like that, then he'd be fine. Spawn Clock going down for him too. This is really just in case his attack fails or if Katu is planning his own attack that he's not scouting. However, this overlord position is actually fairly good, so he would notice any huge swirl of lings coming his way. Now, Katu gets really nice scouting right here, scouting that his overlord would not be able to do. Baneling actually explodes, so it was a okay trade, you know? But, now he knows. He says, that's a lot of lings. You're gonna apply pressure. I just know you are. He doesn't have any lings back home, though, which is kind of an oversight. Oh, okay, he's getting 18 lings. There is a larva pop, and there we go. So he's actually going to get 26 lings. Not incredibly necessary. Really, you can just see your opponent number of lings and go off of that, and just keep an eye on the mini-map, see if any more are coming. But that's a little bit of a gamble in case they can, you know, skirt around. But he is getting about twice as many lings as out in the field, to be honest. Now, this does mean that he can counterattack, and ZVZ is very awkward because usually the player with the more, like, units are kind of in the advantage, which sounds, well, duh, of course, but, I mean, even if Zerg has more units against Protoss, they have walls, they have force fields, they have Terran, siege tanks, stuff like that. But if you have units as a Zerg player and your opponent doesn't, you are always allowed to go ahead and poke in and say, you don't have anything, I'm going to counterattack you. You're always allowed to do that, especially since your basic unit is so fast. There's actually not much worry in that. He's not actually doing anything, though. He was probably expecting an attack, which I don't blame him. There was a lot of lings, and it didn't come, so now he's kind of just stuck with these. He could do that poke, like I was saying. He has units, why not poke? He's deciding not to, just keeping in case a further ling aggression comes. Creep tumor died. That was a creep tumor. He sees no banelings, so really he doesn't have to send any of his own banelings down. He could if he wanted to, but the risk of being sniped at this very high level does put a caution in the back of their mind, saying, yeah, if I was playing as a diamond player, I could send one baneling out and it wouldn't be sniped, but I'm not playing as a diamond player, so I'm not going to risk that. Now we do see a Spire coming out for HEW. Go and go with a Spire play, getting a third too. This is kind of what Spire play allows you to do. Oh, that was a nice baneling hit. I think it was Katu's baneling, too. But, yeah, the Spire just really lets you expand, because you're applying pressure to your opponent, and what they have doesn't really hit air, or it's really slow, so Queens or Hydralisk. So you're pretty much open to expanding yourself. Now, Katu is going to attack with the units that he has. The banelings are just staying back at home. That's fine. He could always morph from down here if he wants to. He does have an overwhelming amount of lings, though, compared to HEW, who is spending his money and his gas on Mutalisk. But once they pop, of course, this ling aggression will end. But without that many lings, they won't die that quickly to Mutalisk. So he could do some damage before they all die a painful death to Mutalisk Glaives. Now Overlord goes down. He's pretty much alerted Cthulhu to the Mutalisk style, and Cthulhu decides, hey, I have a bunch of lings, I'm gonna go and try to do what I want with you. There aren't as many lings still. Oh my god! Oh, that was really, really close. That did kind of soften up a few, but that's still an overwhelming number. The Mutalisks were actually kind of, you know, not deciding whether or not they should go or not. Oh, actually, that was nice. That was nice too. Two splitting off a couple lings, taking out 2 banelings for not a whole lot. The Mutalisk, while they were indecisive beforehand, did make the right choice in my opinion, but it just wasn't fast enough. Once again, that's just too many lings. There are not enough Mutalisks to take them out quickly enough, and they do a whole lot of carnage. So, nice baneling hit though from HTW, and the Mutalisk will of course continue killing. And well, you know, he's had time, and a lot of time at that, to get Infestors, which is what he's having right now. No Hydras are on the way, but he's getting 3 more Queens, giving him up to a total of, oh, he's going to have 8 Queens, so pretty much going to rely on Queen to deal that anti-air damage when the Mutalisk are fungled. He has come in here finally, trying to do some damage. No Spores, he feels pretty confident with just Queens and Infestors on the way, but it's doing a lot of damage, to be honest. That is 9, 10, probably gonna get a few more actually before they die or leave. Nice split up from HEW. This Infestor would not be able to fungal everything. Only 2 fungled right there, so not that bad for HEW. Trying to get that 3rd though with this amount of lings. He needs more lings. He needs banelings. There they are. He does not want to be controlled by an overwhelming amount of banelings. He's supposed to be the one in control, honestly, with the Mutalisk, so nice little move here by Cthulhu. It's really a very micro-intensive situation here. Actually, HEW so far has been the one to mess up a few more times, but he's starting to get good baneling hits until there, where he messed up again. But the Roaches are out, and at least they will be able to nullify the rest of the lings. Just gotta make sure not to get surrounded, that way they are the most cost-efficient. Mutalisk still harassing over here, but the Mutalisk kind of has really, really died down. He had like 12 in the beginning, now he's down to 3. Mutalisk, or not Mutalisk, Infestors and Queens will be able to take him out. Trying to get the last drone kill, actually won't get it. But how much did those do? A lot, actually. It looks like he took out the whole of this. Not much of that, but he might have caught a lot of Maynarding drones, so 24 drones down, definitely. Well, actually, I think it's even better to kill drones than it is to kill hatches. In fact, I think that's a pretty common stance, not just specific to me. But if you have, you know, killing a hatch sucks, but Roach attack coming in here, says I have Roaches, I'm going to go ahead and attack you. There is still a lot of units, and Lings getting us around on Roaches, they are pretty, fairly effective against them. So this attack really didn't know a whole lot. The Queen's actually really helping. I mean, look at all that transfuse energy. They can start transfusing the Lings if they wanted to, but they will be able to damage the Roaches enough. Infested Terran saying, oh, there's more coming, never mind. And they go back to work. This should be nullified, though. Oh, nice! Little backstab right there, taking out some Infestors. Forcing a lot of Fungals, to be honest. I mean, that is not very many high Infestor energy. So, if he had a, you know, following attack coming, he would do very, very well. He doesn't, though. He expanded once more. Drone count going to be 61 to 55. And I'm going to check to see if anything... Nope, no one said anything, so I think my stream's okay. I don't have anyone telling me what the chat says, so excuse my checking. Cthulhu decides to go ahead and cack. Oh my god, he has to be so flippin' careful. Alright, HW gets a nice little fungal right there and will kill all those Lings. Very unfortunate they all bunched up. I was more worried for the Infestors, though. They were bunched up right here. They could have been fungal to death, because that is a good 4 fungals, so... That was close. Good thing he only lost Lings. It's 64 to 59, so pretty, you know, fairly even, actually. And Cthulhu gonna go up to Hive. Oh, that is a... I mean, it's not early, but considering what has been going on in this game, it is very, very risky. His upgrades aren't the reason. His upgrades are actually that good. Or maybe they are. Oh, they are, actually. It's 2-2. It's 2-2 for his Lings, really. He went Ling Infestor style, which is something... I forgot the note, but you guys witnessed, so hopefully You noticed that, even though I didn't say it. It's only going to be 1-1 for HEW, and +2, not even halfway, quarter done. So the upgrade's going into Cthulhu's favor. And the Hive could actually be 4 Ling upgrades. You could go into Ultras, to be honest, with those nice Ling upgrades. It is just very difficult to actually pull that off, especially if you're going to get attacked before you have the proper amount of units. So many games, people have tried this attack. Oh my god, a lot of Infestors went down for 2 right there. Oh, another one. Oh, all the Infestors. That was not great for HEW. Would have loved a burrow right there, but he has not actually researched it. Anyways, a lot of people have tried going into a quicker Hive before a max out, pretty much. And they will just get attacked, and even though they have like 3 Broodlords, it just won't be enough. Like, the Hydras they have are good enough at that point. Or they go for the quicker Hive in situations like this, where they haven't maxed out yet, they haven't had a chance to max out, so it's kind of a quick Hive, even if the time doesn't really signify that. And they go for Ultralisk, and they spine up, and they say, alright, come at me, but not before I have Ultralisk. It's a very precarious time right there that I have yet to actually see it work. Maybe once it has worked where his opponent will not attack him and he will be able to get his third his Hive tech out. But like the 5 times that I've seen it, it has not worked. Not to say that it couldn't work for Cthulhu here if he plays his cards right. Now, the upgrades are about halfway done in most of them, including Adrenal Glands, which is usually one that's not remembered, but he does. And this is where, you know, with the Ultra's not out, the upgrade's not finished, this is where it gets a little scary for Cthulhu. He's down by 30 supply. His drone count's also down. He only has Lings, while with upgrades they're very, very powerful. Unless they get us around, they're not that, not that great. And also the Fungals will play definitely a big part. Lings do tend to clump up, and it's very hard to split them appropriately. They're not like Steamed Marines. So, if HEW realized what Cthulhu was doing, he could push, and, well, that's a lot of Infestors, actually. So, maybe not. Maybe he does want to take it to his own Hive game, and his Hive is about 75% done. Now, with all the upgrades finishing up, the Infestor energy really, really high, I do say that Cthulhu has successfully gone past that point of dying before everything's done, really. And HEW now is on the defensive to get his own Hive tech to counter this tech of his opponent, which is going to be very, very difficult. Fungals are really key here, and he has a bazillion Fungals, so he's pretty much golden. If the Roaches and the Hydras get stuck, Ultralisk chomp away, man. There's no feedback in this game. Those Fungals are just going to be Fungals. There's no killing them before they get Fungaled. The Fungals off, really. Big engagement going down here. The Banelings not actually hitting the Lings. They kind of went towards the Ultralisk. Lings actually still surviving, taking out a whole bunch of Infestors from HEW, and his army is looking smaller and smaller, but he got rid of all the Ultralisk, he got rid of the Lings, and now all that's left for Cthulhu are Infestors. His supply is still up, actually, although that just spiked, and he's actually going very heavy on Hydralisk. That's an interesting approach to dealing with the Ultralisk. Some Infestors actually seem to go down for Cthulhu as well, which is nice. And, oh, watch out. Nice. Fungal could go down. It does not go down on the Infestors. It went down on the Ultras, which isn't that important. A nice Fungal by Cthulhu goes down on the Hydralisk, but the Hydralisk takes so much damage. Now the Lings come in, though, and he really needs a higher count of units to actually deal with all those Lings. And the Spine Crawlers are doing their work. They're actually playing a very key part here. Those Lings could have been inside of his base by now if those Spines weren't there. Just enough time for the Roaches to pop out. I don't know if I like pulling in with the Infestors. He seems to, see a killing blow, but that is actually not the case, I think. Loses a lot of Infestors from a backstab. A lot of the Infestors are low. He kills a Nidus Worm. He probably will get the hatcheries. Infestors last forever. So no Nidus play actually went down, I believe. Which is unfortunate. That would have been really cool. This hatch goes down. It's actually not the biggest deal in the world. It's almost mined out. There's not a whole lot of gas left. It would have been nice to have it, but it's not as bad as, say, losing this one. And, notice he is up by 3 bases. This one's not mining, but it's saved. So, Katu mined out here, so he pretty much evened up the naturals, but now he's down by 1 base, and has been mining